Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, this is a surprise. I had actually heard about this and seen pictures of this and stuff, but I had no idea it was an official release. I thought it was like a fan thing, because you see a lot of fans doing like Madonna albums and remixes and special editions and 2-disc editions and special box editions where they really spend a lot of money and effort on the packaging and the special editionness of it. They usually do a lot better job than Madonna's people do with her actual releases. But this is actually real. Madonna Bedtime Stories, The Untold Chapter. It's up for pre-order now. It's celebrating the 30th anniversary of Madonna's Bedtime Stories. It's basically a B-track EP featuring early demos, alternative versions, edited and mixed by Stuart Baird and pressed on 180-gram vinyl. Right on Time is taken from The Untold Chapter and is out today on digital. I meant to listen to it before I did this video. But I'm like, have I heard Right on Time? I've heard so many Madonna B-sides and demos and leak things over the years. This whole album's full of them. I can't even remember. So maybe I have, I don't know. I'll recognise it when I hear it. But yeah, so it's available on silver vinyl. Bedtime Story is available on silver vinyl, as well as a 2 CD set, including the original album and the Untold Chapter EP. And it's like, oh, I have to buy this. I didn't know. Like, why didn't I feel like we didn't really get any notice. This is an official email I got from Madonna telling me my album's out, special edition of this album's out for pre-order. And like, well, that's okay, but why didn't we get special editions of any of the other albums for any of the other anniversaries? We got re-releases of the singles, but they were just re-releases. We got HD upscales for some of the videos, but not true remasters or anything, new originals. So maybe this is a good sign for the future, but what, do we just go from Bedtime Stories up? What about the original, the first 5-6 albums? Where are their special editions? I know there have been some digitally remastered versions of the first album, Like a Virgin and True Blue, with a couple of generic remixes, but that's not exactly the sort of 2-disc, bonus sort of EP treatment that we sort of would like each album to have. I mean, look at Taylor Swift. She just released 21 versions of an album. I'm not joking, 21 versions of her new album. She's just gouging those little girls. Where's an Ed Gein? She's just leaving them hollow. I'm surprised. I'm kind of happy. It's like, oh yeah, I get a special edition of Bedtime Stories, but that just makes me feel like, well, what happened to Erotica? Where was that one? Where was the like we just had a bunch of anniversaries in the last 5 years or so, in the last few years since this new contract that she had in regards to everything with Warner Brothers and sort of re-releasing all her old stuff, and we didn't really get anything much. Is this, the beginning of good things to come, or is this just some random thing like the Veronica Electronica? And the way they released that as well, I was just talking to someone in my comments about that. It's like, why would they just release some of the formats and then wait a month to release the other formats? Like other people were talking about how it just looked bad. The album seemed to flop because it didn't really hit the charts or anything, and it might have done that with some publicity and, I don't know, releasing it in all formats at the same time. But I don't really understand the strategy here, what they're doing. I don't know if they're helping or hurting, but yeah, I guess I'll buy it. I'm guessing JB will have the actual CD, and I will be buying a copy of Veronica Electronica on CD for the booklets. I usually buy the CDs and keep the booklets, and have a little box full of Madonna booklets that I look through when I feel nostalgic. And the CDs I do have in a folder somewhere, because I do keep them to have a hard copy. But I don't have a shelf full of CDs or anything. There's no room for that. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this new special 30th anniversary of Bedtime Stories and this EP and the two of them being packaged together. I think it's nice. It's a nice surprise. And it's just funny that I'm so used to other people doing this and doing it better than Madonna, when she finally re-release something with an actual special edition, with actual new content, actually some effort, some money, some expense going into it. I just assumed it was a fan release. I had no idea it was hers. I was looking at it, go, oh, that's kind of nice, but I'm like, I don't really like buying the unofficial stuff because I feel like I am, betraying Madonna by buying sort of stuff that other people are, and it's like, oh my god, it's actually one of hers. They've actually taken a note from the fans and doing what we've been doing for the last 10, 15 years, and giving us special editions and giving us a reason to buy those albums again. So hopefully, because they don't have to adhere to, chronology, they don't have to go in order or anything. They can just re-release all their albums over time with really well done, editions with additions and everything. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully this is not just a one-off. But yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you think of this Untold chapter of Bedtime Stories.